So I think I know everybody on the screen, but if I don't know everybody, my name is Erin, and I am the Lifestyle and Programs Manager at Wild Rose Retirement Residence. And one of the most important programs that I like to offer is our chair yoga class. And we have that every day, Monday to Friday. And the residents have become very accustomed to it, and they're very disciplined. They come to it every day. They miss it if I'm not here. So I wanted to offer it to those of you out there who may not be able to get to a class right now because of the COVID situation. And so this class, first of all, I want to make sure that everyone has the right, props with them. I use a chair with arms. You can use one without arms if you feel comfortable. But I want to make sure that everyone is just respecting their limits. You want to make sure that you're in comfortable clothes, that you can move around easily. The program that I'm going to be teaching today is going to be 100% seated. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable. You've got your chair on non-slippery surface. And besides that, see if you can remove any distractions, turn your phones off if you have them near you, or turn a television off if it's on, so you can dedicate the next half hour to yourself. Okay, and if you do have any questions, you're welcome to ask me during the program. If you need any extra help modifying something, I'll certainly be there for you. So, first of all, let's get started sitting in the center of your chair. You want to make sure that you're nice and balanced. Lift your spine up tall. So you want to feel even pressure on your hips. Your spine nice and tall so the top of your head reaches up towards the sky. The first thing that we're going to do is open the class by saying namaste. Namaste, namaste. This is recognizing that we are equal to all, but the same to none, so that we all share that same divine energy. So namaste. Very simply, yoga is always based around breathing. So you want to make sure that you're able to breathe comfortably, maybe not as easily in some postures other than compared to others, but your breath should always flow. Now we're going to begin with a breathing technique called abdominal breathing. This is the most natural breath you can have. Same as if you're looking at a little newborn in a crib and you watch the belly lift when it inhales and it falls when it exhales. We're going to start off by placing our hands on our abdomen a little bit below the navel. You can use both hands if you wish. If you need at any time to rest, you can lean against the back of your chair. So we'll first begin by relaxing the stomach. So you want just to feel the belly kind of drop in towards the hands. Now from here, we're going to take a slow and deep breath in through the nose. The belly should expand outwards. Now, as you exhale, the belly will draw in, a balloon inflating. So we inhale, feel the belly move into the hands, feel expansion. And then exhale, the belly should draw in towards the spine. Very simple. Inhale. It seems simple, but not always easy. Exhale. Often years of stress and tension restricts this movement, so we're trying to relearn this. Inhale, exhale. You're always welcome to close your eyes. We're inhaling, continue slow, steady rhythm. Exhale. Do it a few more times. Breathe in. And breathe out. It helps to clear your mind and get ready for your practice. One more deep breath in, let the belly expand. And long breath out. Good. We're going to take our hands onto our knees and kind of wiggle forward. Stay nice and secure on your chair. And we're going to open up the feet a little bit to give us some space. I like to start off by just doing a little bit of a wiggle. I want you to shoot your weight from one side of your hips to the other. That's it. Good. Now you can bring your shoulder up. Imagine like someone's kind of pulling you up by the shoulder. You're lifting and stretching the sides of your body from one side to the other. You can make this nice and rhythmic so it feels good. So know that all my instructions are merely suggestions. If you want to go a little off-road or do something that might feel good, by all means do it. Yoga is a natural practice, so you want to do what feels natural to you. We're going to do this a few more times. I really want you to move the rib cage now away from your waist. Shoulders, you're lifting up to the ears. Good. Let's do a couple more times, and then we're going to get the arms involved. So the next time you go over to one side, we're going to slow it down. You're going to stretch the arm across your ear. And then take that hand down to the knee, lean to the other side, and stretch the side of your body. And back and forth, we're just going to do this nice and slow. Really good to start your yoga practice by opening up the sides of your body. What this does is help to release the diaphragm. Very important breathing muscle. So it helps to increase your lung capacity. So in yoga, we focus our movements with our breath. So we're trying to create space in our body for our breath to expand. So we're going to move that breath up into the side ribs, shoulder. Good. Think of those ribs opening up like an accordion. The little spaces between the ribs, you're just opening them up. Let's do a few more times. You can always let your head relax more. And you might find after a couple times, your body's a little bit more open. We're going to do one more time to each side. Good. And we'll come back up into a seated position. So we're going to keep our feet apart and have the toes pointing away from each other. I want you to lean forward. So bring your chest forward, and then we're going to do a clockwise circle round. As you go to the back, I want you to pull the belly in and roll to the other side, and then forward. You're going to roll all the way around on all the surfaces of your hips. Good. You can get your shoulders involved. And if you want to relax your head, you can relax your head and roll. Now, if you do at any time feel dizzy, you can slow it down or keep your focus forward. Round and round. Let's do 3 more circles. Imagine your spine like a skipping rope, all the way around. Let's do one more time. Stir in the cup. Let's come back to the middle, and we're going to go back the other direction. So counterclockwise. Round and round. See if it feels the same way, or see if it feels the same way doing it the opposite direction. It feels more natural one way than the other.
Better counter.
What's that?
Better counterclockwise.
It is it? Mine's clockwise. I was getting a little sticky on the counterclockwise. Good, let's do 3 more rounds. Round. And we're going to come all the way back to the front. From here, we're going to lift ourselves up. Good. So let's bring our feet together, or at least about hip width apart, but pointing the toes straight ahead. We're going to open up the wrists next. So first of all, we're going to press the hands forward. If you can, try to have them at shoulder height. We want to spread the fingers wide, pulling the fingertips back towards you. Now from here, we're going to pinch the fingers together and then pull them down towards the ground. Inhale, open them up. Exhale, pinch them down. Up, spread, pinch down. Up, good. Might feel a little achy or sticky. Getting some blood circulation into the wrists here, opening up forearms. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. We're going to open up the hands again. This time we're going to bring the hands into fists, curl the thumbs around. We're going to knock like you're knocking on a door with both hands. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to shake, 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 shake. Okay, I'm going to bring the palms forward. Imagine like you're doing a queen's wave. I have a lovely resident who's from the Punjab, so I always like to imagine like we're doing a Punjabi dance.
Screwing in light bulbs.
Exactly, screw in the light bulb, just like Riley Johnson did. Good. Just get the wrists loosened up. We're going to shake, 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 shake. All right. Now we're going to work our minds a little bit. We're going to take the hands forward, spread the fingers. Now see if you can just pull the pinky fingers down. Just the pinky fingers. Have all the other fingers up and apart. Now we're going to add the ring fingers. So now thumb, index, and middle are up and apart. Now middle fingers down, index and thumbs. Now index, curl the thumb, and roll. And roll it in. Good. Shake, 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 shake. Bring your hands to your knees now. We're going to do what we call sun breath. Opening up the upper back, chest, and shoulders. So we're going to inhale. You're going to stretch your arms nice and high. And a big circle around as you exhale. Hands come back to the knees. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale. Good. Inhale. It's quite nice to do this exercise. You guys this morning, because normally I have to do it behind a mask and a shield. So it's nice to experience the breath. We're in our show suite here at Wild Rose. I've got the space to myself to enjoy full breaths. So the breathing in brings us energy, and exhale is going to cleanse the lungs, right? Inhale, good to do this in the morning. To rid ourselves of sort of stagnant breath, the toxins that sit at the bottom of the lungs. Exhale. More times. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. And around. Last time. And around. Good. We're going to shrug the shoulders now. You're going to squeeze them up to your ear. And as you exhale, drop them. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale. Keep going. Usually this brings smiles to my residents' faces. Because just like when we do this in our everyday, it's a great relief. It's like when you've accomplished something, finally made it, it's that big sigh. Your body remembers that feeling. Squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Drop. Good. Keeping your spine lifted. Now, if you find that your back gets sore, you can use the back of your chair. We're going to do some neck rolling. Only half circles today. So we're going to start with the chin down to your chest. And then we're just going to do a slow pendulum. So let the head roll gently a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. Slowly making your way so your ear will sit atop your shoulder. As you do this, try to keep your lips closed and your teeth lightly touching. Once your ear gets atop of the shoulder, you might try to lift your chin up a little bit, so continuing that circle. As you roll your head, keep your shoulders relaxed so they're heavy, away from your ears. How's everyone's neck feeling this morning? Feeling okay? Good. Let's do one more time to each side. Bringing your chin back down to the center. Now from here, we're going to lift the chin up. Now as we lift the chin up, I want you to arch your back. can slide your hands back so they kind of slide behind by your hips, and you're going to tuck your elbows back. So from the side, it looks like that. So you got to arch back. Lift your chin. If your neck feels okay, your chin can come up. If not, then just lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. Now as you exhale, we're going to slide the hands to the knees, round the back, and drop the chin into your chest. So once again, the inhale, hands to the hips, elbows back, chin up. And then exhale, round. Good. Breathing in, this is a good back bending, building the strength between the shoulder blades. Exhale, rounding, cleansing out the lungs. Inhale, we call this cat-cow. Exhale, round. So just flow with your breath, moving between the two positions, using the rhythm of your breath to help you move in synchronicity. So they come together, breath and body. 3 more times. Inhaling, exhale. 2, exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. We're going to come back up into a neutral seat, nice tall spine. From here, I want you just to look over your right shoulder, looking over your left shoulder. Notice how your neck feels in this movement. The shoulders down from your ears. You're going to do this 4 times. Back. 1 more time each side. Okay. And we'll come back. We're going to do a little something that was kind of like a washing machine. It's this type of a twist. We're going to bring our hands into fists and hands close to the shoulders. Make sure you got space around you. Lift the elbows up kind of like bird wings. And we're going to just slowly twist. Keep your knees and toes pointing forward. You're just turning the spine. Adding a bit of momentum, using the weight of your arms to carry you around. Just like the, what do you call it, the agitator, right, of a washing machine. That's exactly what we're doing on our insides right now. At the retirement home, most of our life is revolving around food for the next meal. So I'd like to say that we're always trying to move things down, getting ready for our next meal. Stirring everything up. Make sure that you're breathing. Might feel a little funny while you're twisting. The breath coming in nice and even. You can do a few more times here. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Now out. The arms are going to come wide. Good. I want you to take your arms so your palms face up. Bring your hands in. Exhale. In. Exhale. You're just opening the arms up, opening the shoulders. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, expand. Breathe in and out. 3 more times. In and out. In and out. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. We're going to stay here. Got to relax the shoulders. If you need to lower the hands, you can do so. This is a really natural position, right? It reminds us the feeling of with open arms. How does it make you feel? So in this day and age, what this makes me feel of is all the people in my life that I love, that I want to give a hug to. 2 of them are on the screen right now. So just remember and think of all the people in your life, present or past, or even in the future, that you want to give a great big hug to, and just hold that feeling. Let that give you strength. Your arms open wide. Ready? 3, 2, now you're going to give it a nice big hug. Trying to collect all those people here. And just give them a big squeeze. Good. Okay, we're going to inhale and exhale. Good job. We're going to move through. We'll just warm up the legs a little bit. If you need back support, you can lean against your chair or even hold onto your arms. I like to do it seated. We're going to lift the knees up like you're marching in the spot, going for a little hike. Now, you can hold the chair if you need it, or if you want, we can work on tapping the opposite knee. And we're just going to stoke up our core muscles, right? Our stability muscles that help keep our body upright, all the organs in place. Tap. Now, if you want to build a little bit of heat, you can move faster. If it's too much, you can go slower. Remember to listen to what your body needs. Good. Up and up. Good. We'll do 3 more times. 2. Last 1. And down. Okay. If you've got a stable chair with arms on it, do something called a hip lifts that are like a backward bend. Make sure that you're not on a rolling office chair, or if you're in a wheelchair, I always ask that you lock your wheels. We're going to place our feet forward, distance apart, hands supporting on the chair. From here, we lift the hips up. Now, if it's too much, don't do it.
Don't have arms.
What's that?
Don't have arms.
Don't have arms. Okay. Well, I think you're fairly mobile. You can always hold the bottom of the chair and lift the hips up this way. If not, that's okay. We're just going to do 1 more time and come down. There. So next, we're going to do a modified sequence of postures that are traditionally called sun salutations. So we're going to open the feet a little bit wide because we're going to incorporate side stretching in this. The first round, we're going to go fairly slow. We start off with the hands together. Now, as you inhale, I want you to raise your arms up overhead. Now, as you exhale, we're going to lean to one side. As you inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale, we're going to lean to the other side. Now we come back to the middle and then reach your fingertips back. Lift your chin up. Now we're going to come forward. Most modified, you can come to the elbows. If you can reach to your ankles. Now I want you to relax your head here. See if you can look through your legs, or even the legs of the chair. Bring your chin forward. So you're going to look ahead as you inhale, and then fold as you exhale. If you need support, you can climb your hands up to your knees and press back to sitting, or you can lift right up, bringing the arms up overhead. Now we come into a twist. As you exhale, you're going to turn, so you can bring your arm around the back of the chair, or you can hold the arm of the chair and look behind you. Exhale your breath out. We're going to come back to the middle, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, look in the other direction. Back of the arms of the chair. Then come back to the center. Inhale, reach up, and a big circle around. Exhale. So that completes 1 cycle. We're going to do 2 more. Hands together. Inhale up. Exhale to one side. This is moon pose. Come up and exhale to the other side. You lift back then. Lift your chin, reach back, and now fold forward with a flat back. Again, hands to ankles or elbows to knees. Relax your head. Now looking forward, inhale. Exhale, relax your head. Come all the way up with an inhale, reaching and twist. Look over your shoulder. Back to the middle. Inhale, reach up. And exhale to the other side. Come back to the middle. Inhale. Good. And exhale, hands around. Ready for the last one. Hands together. Inhale up. Side stretch. Come up. Inhale. Other side. Stretching. Come back to the middle. Lift up. And now fold forward. Hands to the ankles or elbows to knees. Head relaxed. Look forward. Inhale. And fold. Exhale. Coming all the way back up, arms overhead, and we'll twist to one side. Exhale as you turn. Come back to the middle. Inhale, and turn to the other side. Good. Arms come up, and circle the arms down. Good. Take a breath in, and out. Good. So hopefully your body should feel a little warmed up after that. Sometimes we'll do 3 or 5 of those just to get the blood circulating and the joints open. We like to work the spine in all the different directions it can use. So we want to elongate, we want to side stretch, we want to twist, backward bend, and forward bend. So keeping everything nice and healthy. From here, you can sit back a little bit in your chair and then slide your feet almost under the chair. It's okay if your heels lift off the ground a little. We're going to come up on the tippy toes and put the heels back down. So lift the heels, put the heels back down. So tippy toes, tippy toes. If you're wearing bare feet or sock feet, you might roll up the foot. I usually wear sort of a running shoe in chair yoga, so I've got grip on the floor. But some ladies wear slippers or sock feet. Good, a couple more times. Nice ankle flexibility. And then we're going to stop. Move the feet forward. Imagine like you're on a rocking chair and you're going to lift up the toes and roll back on the heels. And it's okay if you kind of lean back a little bit as you do, just like you'd be sitting in a rocking chair. You want to use the muscles in the fronts of the shins, right? And we're creating flexibility through the back, up the calf muscle. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to draw the knee in. So working in the hips a little bit, we're going to take the hands and interlace the fingers. Now you can lean back in your chair if you like. I like to a little. Now we're going to hold around the shin. From here, we're going to draw the knee in as close as comfortable to your shoulder. Now, I want to make sure that you're not crunching the shoulders up. You want to keep the shoulders relaxed and use your arm strength. So from here, we're going to point and flex the foot, just like we were doing on the ground. Point, flex about 4 times. And then we're going to circle the foot. Imagine like you're drawing a circle with your big toe. 4 times clockwise, and then 4 times counterclockwise. Good. You're going to stop and draw the knee in a little closer. Lower the knee about halfway. We're going to keep the grip, but bring it underneath the legs. So you're holding like a little cradle under the hamstrings. Now from here, we're just going to wiggle the knee a little bit. Just use like a hinge. The knee moving and the natural lubrication, right? The synovial fluid lubricating the knee joint. They're going to work on extending the foot. Now it can be low. If you need to keep your leg on the chair, that's okay too. We're just going to try to press forward through the heel. Start to feel the back of your leg stretching and beginning to open. Now, last 3, we're going to do a little slower because we're going to hold up the leg, keep it there. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, release. Second last. Extend it, hold it. 3, 2, and release. And one last time. Reach through the heel, hold it. 3, 2, and 1. And relax and put your leg on the ground. So thankfully we do that on the other side. Lean back, hold around your shin. And we're just going to hug the knee in once again as close as comfortable up into the shoulders. Good for your hip socket. Holding it close with the shoulders relaxed. We're going to point and flex the foot up and down 4 times. And then clockwise circle 4 times, like a big toe drawing a circle around. Good. Change directions, counterclockwise. Might enjoy a little snap, crackle, and pop out of the ankle joint. Good. And then relax the foot. Give your knee one more squeeze and take a breath. Release the knee down about halfway to change your grip under the leg. And you're just going to wiggle a little bit. See how your knee's feeling? The knee only moves in one direction, right? You just have that hinge. And we're going to start to extend the leg. Start off slow. You might find you need to lower it. Or surprisingly, it might be really open. You can lift it. Try to kick through your heel. So you're opening up that Achilles tendon and calf muscle, as well as the muscles on the back of the leg. The hamstring. Getting ready for the last 3 now. We're going to extend and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Second last, extend and hold for 3, 2, and relax. Last time, extend the foot through the heel and hold for 3, 2, and relax. Good. Feet on the ground, and I'm going to do a little toe tapping, so I'm just going to We're going to do one last thing before we move into our relaxation. So sitting a little forward in your chair, but still stable. I want you to open up the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. One knee is going to stay bent, the other leg's going to extend forward. Now I usually rest my heel on the ground. This hand here on the knee is going to help us come up and down. The same arm as the straight leg comes up. Imagine like you're chopping wood. This will be the inhale position. As you exhale, we reach forward towards the extended leg toe. So we inhale, come up, exhale down. So this hand supports you as you press back up, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale. We've already done a leg extension, so those muscles should already be warmed up a little bit. Reach up. Down. Let's do 3 more times. Exhale, 2, and forward. Last time, we're going to hold the position. So we exhale down. Now rest your hand on your shin. Now you can move to your elbow of your opposite arm. You're resting the elbow down. Let your head relax. To keep your head relaxed, just let me talk you through the next couple stages. If you feel comfortable, you can hold each of your ankles with your hands. So one hand on each ankle. Continually relax your head so it gets heavier and heavier. Relax your shoulders and your upper body. So you're letting go towards that gravitational pull. Breathe so your breath moves into your back. So you can feel your back waist and under your shoulders. Every exhale, you can release more towards the fold. Now, if you're here and it feels okay, comfortable, you might take both hands over towards your straight leg. And then by doing this, you can square your shoulder towards that leg. You're slightly turning in. Keep your head relaxed, and we'll do 3 more breaths. One more breath here. You're going to replace your hand back on your knee and use it to press yourself up to a seated position. It's normal to feel maybe a little lightheaded or dizzy coming out of a forward bend, so always take your time. Let's change legs. Bend the other leg, and your opposite. So holding your hand on your knee, raise the arm that matches the straight leg, and we'll come forward with an exhale. Inhale, press up. Exhale, reach down. You're moving with your breath, maybe finding greater depth. Each exhale, coming up and down. Last 3. Exhale. 2. And last one, we're going to hold it. So place your hand down, lower to your elbow on your knee. You're going to relax your head once again. Take a few breaths here, getting used to the feeling. After a few breaths, if you feel you want to take your hands each on an ankle, then do so. If you find yourself gone too far at any point, you can always just take one step back. Make sure you're supported. Notice your breathing. You can breathe a little bit deeper. Send your breath into your back, under the rib cage, between the shoulder blades. Try to relax your arms, your head, and your upper body more. Last 3 breaths. Maybe you take both hands over to the straight leg. You can relax more, letting your exhales release the tension in your body. Take one more deep breath in and out. And replace your hand back onto your knee as you come back up with support. Coming back to a seated position. From here, we're going to move into a relaxation. So I want you to get comfortable in your chair. Lean back, feel support behind you. Adjust your clothes, untuck or tuck in, whatever you might need to do. Now, some people like to rest their arms on the chair. I like to hold my hands in my lap. There's no real right way, as long as you're comfortable. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. It's a nice way just to focus inward. Before we go into our meditation, I want to do 3 bee breaths. Now, we call them bee breaths because it creates that sound like a humming bee. Being very natural. We make this sound when we've just eaten something delicious. Our office manager here has a newborn granddaughter, and she says the best thing for her is watching her eat because she's starting to get solid foods, and she's You think of that feeling when you have something delicious that you really like, and it's that feeling, that So what this does is going to create a vibration through sound and relax our nervous system. We're going to breathe in normally, and then as we exhale, we're going to create that humming sound. Okay, so we'll do it all together. Let's everyone take a deep breath in. Inhale again. And one last time, breathe in. Now just let your breath return to its relaxed rhythm. Try to let your stomach relax. Feel like the abdominal breathing, like the balloon inflating, soft belly muscles. Keep your eyes softly closed. You can loosen the eyelids. We're going to stay still, but draw your attention or your awareness down to your feet. Notice how they connect to the ground. If your feet were in soft sand, what would your footprint look like? Notice your lower leg and the pit behind the knee. As your muscles release their grip on your bones, feel the legs get heavier. Feel your seat, your hips perhaps making a little imprint in the seat cushion. Feel the back of your chair behind you, providing support so you can relax more. The shoulders just drop heavy from your ears, all the way down your arms, inner elbows, forearms, wrists, palms of your hands, all the way to your fingertips, relaxed. Try to soften the throat, finding the spaciousness there up into the mouth. You want to relax your jaw so there's space in your upper palate. You want to relax the skin across your forehead, corners of your eyes, your cheeks smooth. Relaxing the corners of your mouth and your chin under your jaw. And from the hairline at the top of the forehead around, all the way back to the nape of your neck, you want to relax the scalp. Your whole body is relaxed. If you have sounds around you, just let them be incorporated into this relaxation as part of your present moment. See with each breath out if you can relax just a little bit more. We're going to wiggle our toes here. Doing a short meditation today. So wiggle your toes, start to move your fingers. Might let your head roll heavy a little bit from side to side. We're going to take our time coming out of this still position or relaxation, eventually moving back into an upright pose. And you can blink your eyes a few times, kind of wake up again, coming back together. You're going to sit tall away from your chair. Let's bring our hands together, and we're going to do one more final breath and final stretch. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, circle your hands around and come and bring them back together in front of the heart. Namaste.